Hey, good evening, everybody. How's it going this evening? 182 subscribers. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, and just to let you know, Mark from New York, I made it, buddy. I did. Just give you guys a slight update. I'm sitting here at the I-80 truck stop, supposedly the world's largest here in Wilcott, Iowa. Great day. Yesterday I flat ran that truck, and I had, when I pulled into the 90 there, I had 58 minutes left on my clock, and I'd run 627 miles. 627. Not the best I did. The best is when I was in TNT, and I had about 684. But I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Thank you for the vote of confidence. No Hippie called me today and see how I was doing. My dispatch, my weekend fleet manager, Mark, awesome guy. He was backing me up. He said as soon as he got into the deal this morning when I talked to him, he got in. He said, as soon as I got on duty, man, I was looking to see if you made it or not, and you did. You kicked it in the butt. So, yeah, it's mind-boggling sometimes, guys. I know how I was worried yet night before last when I was talking to you all on video, and it is a worry. I mean, you never know what might happen between that span. I had 627 miles to run, and I had to do it in a shift, and I took it to the better end, and it was so great. Walmart DC, Sam Club DC in Mankato, Minnesota. You guys go there. These people are freaking awesome. They are good people. I pulled up in there. It was just starting to get dark. Fireworks going off everywhere. Well, it wasn't getting dark for me. I'm sorry. I was early. In fact, I was 3 hours early before my appointment. I'm just glad I made it to that point. But the gentleman in there, we went through my bills, and he said, ooh, you're 3 hours early. I don't know if we can put you in or not. And I said, dude, look, I can't budge. I got 58 minutes left on the clock. I could sure use a break. So he calls up to receiving and said, sure, put him in door 225 or whatever. So he said, man, you're good to go. So I pulled in there, backed in, went off duty, and I hung out. Of course, they did not offload me. I did not care. They didn't offload me till after my appointment time. I think I sit there like 4 or 5 hours. I didn't care. A bunch of the drivers were standing outside their truck watching the fireworks. I joined a few of them. We talked a little bit, and then, of course, the next step was how was I going to leave without any time, because by the time I was done, I had nothing on my clock. In fact, I was in the negative column. So, basically, you had no choice. You were not under a load or anything else. So I basically went up to the guard shaft to clear my truck and everything, and the trailer. And the old boy said, I said, man, you guys know where I can park? It's close. And he said, you see that street? It's called Solaire. Solaire Street is right next. In fact, it runs right in front of the Walmart DC. He said, you can park there. And I said, well, I looked at the notes on my trip, and it says we weren't allowed to park there. We'd get a ticket. He said, no, don't worry about it. He said the cops gave up doing that a while back. But anyway, I drove down the road, took Power Road, made a big U-E all the way around, and there's like 18 trucks parked there on the side of the road. So I parked right behind another one. I said, well, if I get a ticket, they all get a ticket, So anyway, it worked out great. I went into sleeper berth, I crashed, because I already was going to get my 10 back at 2 in the morning, but I didn't have to be. Then I got my load, my next load, and it wasn't scheduled to pick up until 10 o'clock that morning, and it was only like 30. I had the empty trailer 34 miles. So I said, great. So it was a relief. I was wore out and tired. I hit the pillow and I was gone. In fact, they had to wake me up at the 90 just to get me to come and get my bills, because I fell asleep on my bunk. But anyway, so it was it ended up being worked out perfect, and everything worked out fine. I didn't get problems, no nothing. But I got this load now, which is going to be a kind of a mellow load. I had to go pick it up in a place called Gaylord, Minnesota, and I'm taking it down into Tennessee. I've basically got 2 drops in Tennessee to do. Both of them, it's only like 6 miles apart from my 02 to my 90, and I have until Wednesday the 8th to deliver it. And that'll be the last delivery, will be 11 o'clock on Wednesday. I have plenty of time. It's right now Sunday night, the 5th, so I'm fine. So I went ahead and just took off, and I had my clock, and I just said, heck with it, I'm gonna drive down the road. And I got to looking at my deal, trying to plot a place to stop, and it was I-80's right here, and I only got to go there once with my trainer, and we only got about 30-45 minutes, and we hauled butt out of here. And I had a chance to come here once, but I didn't have enough time on my clock, so I stopped short of it. So this time I got to stop, walk around, take my time, check the place out. It is a good place, but it's full of people. Nobody, and you know, I'm wearing my mask, and 15 million people ain't wearing theirs. So I got in there and got what I needed and got out. So I'm back in my truck, chilling out. I really don't have to rush anything tomorrow. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on my 70-hour clock because it's getting low. It's not that low, but it's low enough to where I do not start recapping until this midnight on the 7th. So I gotta be very careful. Excuse me, guys, I'm so tired. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get out of here sometime in the morning, not early morning. I'm gonna try to leave here. My fuel point's 262 miles away. I figure what I'll do is I'll go there, and I'll go ahead and stop and probably sit down for a while there, because I don't want to really run too low on my clock. I got to keep an eye on it, and hopefully I'll get my I could have basically done a reset today and ran it hard on today and tomorrow, and run it hard on Friday, Saturday, because basically I got about 600 some miles left to get to my my first drop, and I really don't want to go pushing like I did the other day. But I'm almost thinking that if I have to, I could run about 550 and then run the rest of the way in before my first appointment, but I'm not going to do it. I would love to get a reset, but I don't think I got enough time to do my reset. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run tomorrow, probably about 4 hours, 5 hours, shut down, and hopefully that'll give me enough time to where on tomorrow, and then run the rest of the way in and stop probably about 50-60 miles outside of my first drop at Alcoa, Tennessee, and hopefully get a reset that night for more time, so I'll have enough time to pick up that, and then we'll take it from there. And then I start recapping every day after that for 8 days or whatever, 7 days. But anyway, guys, I'm safe. I'm happy. After I get this one turned in, it's going to be a good week finally. Without saying anything happening in the next 3 days with my truck or with the APU or anything like that, it looks like finally going to get some good money on this trip, and hopefully the bad luck stops. So we'll see. But thank you guys again. 182 subscribers. I got the Dalai Lama now. I guess believe he's subscribed. Jerry, I believe I drink Folgers coffee, and I have a small 1-cup Keurig. I made that a note, sent it to you, and that's what I drink. And I use those little milk cartons. I use two of those in my coffee. They're non-perishable, so I don't have to keep them refrigerated. And I use the Keurig Folgers coffee. So that's what I drink every morning. I try to drink at least 2 cups in the morning. It's very simple. Hook it up. It's hooked up to the inverter. It doesn't run the inverter down at all. It runs about 900 watts. I've been practicing and checking out everything lately just to see how if this APU is going to do its job, and it's doing a fine job right now. I also cooked tonight. I cooked some brats in my air fryer. I cooked some French fries in my air fryer and didn't have an issue. It dropped the bolts down a little bit, but you know, but it runs about 1,004 watts, and I don't have nothing else on, so I don't have to run the truck, so that's a cool thing. So I practiced with all this, and it seems like everything appliance-wise that I use is good to go, and it don't pop the circuit or anything like that. So, but anyway, guys, I am more out. I'm tired. I'm thinking about crashing here in a minute. I got to call my wife and always call her and check on her. But just to give you an update, I'm on my way to Tennessee. I'm taking my sweet time to get there. I'm not in no hurry, and I'm going to take my time and take a little break here and have a good time, relax a little bit, and get ready to start fresh tomorrow. So, but just want to thank each and every one of my subscribers, 182. Awesome. I'm happy. I'm pleased with that. No Hippie, thanks for calling me today and checking on me. Stefan, I'm still going to call you. I promise. And if anybody, if you guys want to talk to me on a one-to-one basis or anything, you can send your phone numbers to me. You can send it to me via my Gmail account, which is TrikeRiderTrucking at gmail.com, or you can send it to my personal email, curtis.barnes@hotmail.com. That's awesome. And again, if you guys are getting a kick out of watching these videos of me freaking out all the time, awesome. Keep them coming, the comments. I appreciate each and every one of them. Always have and always will. Also, for the newcomers who are watching, you're thinking about truck driving, yeah, I'm an example of what can happen. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, just like I've told everybody, I will not lie to you. I'm not going to sit there, it's cold out here, because it's not. You're going to work for a living. So, you know, if you're interested in coming to Prime, which is a good company, you can always use my, when you fill out your application with Prime, you can use my driver's code, which is BARCUD, BARCUD, and I'd be more than happy if you did that. And, you know, keep watching the videos. I've got them all the way since the day I started, you know, in fact, the day before I started at my house, and it's been on every time. So, all the way through PSD, all the way through TNT, the upgrade, and now on this, you know, it's hard to believe I've been on the road for over 2 months now, going on 3, it'll be 3 the end of July, and it's great, man. You know, you do your job, you get rewarded for it. You know, I've already got my first PTC award, 6-month award for being on time, and also got my safety award already, and that's cool. You know, and I've been with them for 6 months now. Still got a few more months. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army, so my contract obligation for the schooling and everything ends in September. But you know, my actual 1-year anniversary is not until December, and that's cool. All right, in fact, 2 days before Christmas, and we'll see if we're going to hang here. But so far, I'm happy now. Everything's working out fine. I'm figuring I'm going to have bad days and good days or whatever, you know. So we'll keep trucking, but the support out there of you guys is awesome. Thank you, each and every one of you. If it wasn't for, of course, my shout out to my beautiful wife, Shirley. I mean, she's the backbone of me, I'm telling you. If it wasn't for her, you know, if it wasn't for her in agreement of doing this, I wouldn't be doing it. So, and she's my vice president of my company, / secretary. She's having a fit right now with Abacus, going through these tax issues, you know, but she's working through them, and I'm getting 100% support from her, which is awesome. I wish she was on the truck with me. Well, medical reasons right now she can't, so, you know, it's tough. But anyway, just to let you guys know that, hey, I'm out here hustling and I'm doing my thing. But I want to wish you all a great day. I hope you all are safe. Be safe. Keep them face masks on. Take care of yourselves. We don't want to start a group of academics. We already got 7 new ones out there in Prime. So, but keep in touch, you guys. Awesome. If you want to talk to me, hey, use those emails and talk, and send me your phone, and we'll sit it down and we'll holler at you and talk. I mean, Lyle talks to me every day. I haven't talked to Kiersey lately. She's having a live video, I believe, right now on YouTube, and I haven't seen her or talked to her in a month better. But she's supposedly, I think she's out training now again. But I'm gonna fix to holler at her here in a couple of days, just say hi to her. Oh wow, my TV went off. That was a good deal right there. Wow. Let me do this. I'm going to put it back on since it's got the light. But anyway, guys, I hope you all are being safe out there. Take care of yourself. Man, what happened? Light up. There we go. Now it's really acting stupid now. I really watch TV. I watch my AT&T TV I have on my phone, and I share it with my off my phone into my TV. And there we go. We got some bright light now, and that's how I watch TV here. I don't have an antenna or satellite. I don't like satellite. I had satellite when it first came out. I don't like DirecTV. I don't like Dish Network. Don't like none of them. I'd rather use straight cable, but you can't on these trucks. So I basically use my phone, which is I got with AT&T, and they got a program that you can do my AT&T for $49.99 a month, and I get all the channels that I want, sports channels and everything, and it does not use data. It's data free. So that's what I bought it for, so I don't use my data up, and I don't have to use my Wi-Fi hotspot until I need it for my computer or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to quit rattling. I got to go to bed, get some sleep. I wish each one be safe, take care. Always remember, we continue to drive and strive for perfection, okay? So have a great night, guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.